Whew. Okay, I feel like I've just been pushed into the spotlight for some reason. Okay, let me say, hey Roman, Logan, Karen, it's great to see you guys here. If there's anyone else watching, say hi in the comments. Now, last week I tried to go live on Instagram, so I'm just going to try and do that again. I didn't see any of the comments, but here we go. This is all about getting this information out to the beings that are meant to find it. So I would appreciate greatly if you could like this and share this in any social communities that you feel guided. We are here to unify. We're here to find those beings that came here for big things, those earth angels who are not of this world. And those earth angels have suffered. You guys have suffered because you've come from this realm of unity, of light, of love into this harsh world, this world that has been, that they're saying hijacked, right? Hijacked. And created as an enslavement system. So there's so many reasons how, why this has happened. In time, by joining myself and our collective on this journey, you will discover lots of hidden truths. So this is all about putting the puzzle together. So what I am seeing, right, is just this realm of light, this realm of one. Hey Sue, hey Jerry, Heather, Kimberly, great to have you guys here. I'm just seeing this realm of light, perfection, right? And it just gets smashed, right? So all these scattered pieces have, oh, and now they're showing me the stars in the sky, right? So this perfection, this just ball of light, unity, this realm of one. And then I'm just seeing it being smashed, right? And then it just, all the pieces just scatter. So what we're here to do is recover, reclaim. We need, okay, so today's topic, we are talking about the Christ frequency, heal on autopilot to ascend. And when you are jumping on, say hi in the comments. This is a way to claim, anchor, and affirm to this message, connect to this realm of one. I'm a speaker, a messenger for this. And so one of the ways that the darkness is harnessing, siphoning, using your light, stealing your light through deception is by you connecting to all these old world things, right? And when you connect to things, right, physically with this internet, it's so easy now. When you connect to these things, what happens is there's an energetic connection, a cord created, right? So, and this is the way, it's like a hole in your field where whatever you're connected to, right, takes that light. But here we're operating from the realm of one. So I'm here to give to the givers, right? And I'm here to help you reclaim your light. You heal so you can mend these holes, these wounds, to be able to contain your light, your force, your energy, okay? Because this is how we ascend, and it's the only way. This is the way through Christ, through the God source creation, through the one, the eternal mind, the one true God, not the God of the Bible. This is truth, okay? And I'm speaking from the place where we are all one. I'm speaking from this place where I've done it. Now I want to help you guys, okay? But you have to choose. And this is the choice that the beings all around the world have to make, right? Right now, all humanity are in these enslavement systems, and whether they know it or not, their mind is controlled. Now, this is a mental prison, and this has so much to do. And I'm just seeing with this, I'm just getting dimensional, like dimensional gates. Yeah. So let's just take a moment, bring our hands together and unify, right? This is where positive and negative, masculine, feminine, come together and we tune into that tri-wave. 1, 2, 3. Unity, bringing both polarities together as one. This is why we do this, okay? This particular hand pose this way, right? Not like this. That's how I used to do it when I was forced to go to church. I'd be like this. But like this. I'm just saying unify. They're just saying unify, right? Unify. Now, they want me to talk a little bit about my story, okay? So I've been on this journey for 5 years now, but it's very interesting that so many points prior to that in my life, I had crazy ass spiritual experiences without the knowledge, right? So just these crazy ass synchronistic moments, and it's like, oh my God, that is so weird. That is just so crazy, just crazy ass weird. And those moments that I had prior to that 5 years, this journey that I've been on, were lessons for my ascension. So they were things that in this last 5 years, Spirit has taken me to, and I've learned the lessons on why they had to happen. Because this is all about you coming to the truth of who you are, right? And since the day that you have been born, like, we have been working for this, right? Every lifetime, like, this is the ascension cycle, okay? Where it's just so beautiful. It is so freaking beautiful. Like, we have these stories, right, of Jesus, and most of the stories in the Bible about Jesus are corrupt, and they were sort of created. They took his name and they created all this stuff to trick, right, to trick the mind, right? So a lot of deception, right? A lot of deception. So his journey, his ascension, he didn't finish his mission. He came back and he's healed, remembered who he is, but this time it's so weird. It's like a mind. It's this journey is crazy. Growing multidimensional and remembering, healing to remember who you are as a divine infinite being is right. And 5 years I've been on this journey. So let's backtrack a little bit. So 5 years ago, I was initiated onto this path by Yeshua, and didn't realize that it was actually my future self, my twin flame. And the twin flame is that other part of you in spirit that you need to unite with, okay? So that's why we don't go outside ourselves looking for the twin flame, right? The twin flame is this journey where you go within and reunite with your other half, right? Spirit. We are here in matter. The goal is to heal, to attain oneness, to be reunited with that part of us in spirit. Now, this journey is all about unlocking all these interdimensional gateways. And right now, humanity are locked out. There is only one way through, right? And that is with these ascension tools from Christ that I share. But the amazing thing is that you hold all the keys, and you have to go within and forge your own way with these ascension tools from Christ. I'm just seeing like a trophy, like they're just saying Christ is the end game for you, right? So it's this quest that we go on. And let me know in the comments. Feel free to share or comment or positive, okay? Because we're here to grow and evolve. We're not here to where are we? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my friend got it for me. I love it. Hey Dee, Tanya, Raluca. We've got 11 people watching. Oh, we just went up to 12. So now I'm just curious, right? I don't know if, I just want to have a look at something because I'm a sticky bag, right? So hello to those beings on Instagram. Unfortunately, I can't see your comments. So you can click the link in my bio and come over to YouTube and I'll be able to interact with you. So I'm very excited to be sharing this out on the Instagram platform. I share a lot of my, I share all my content, my videos on there. That's it. And then this is all about connection. And so part of this, so we're going back to the beginning. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, we're going back to the beginning where I saw the one eternal mind, this source, this perfection, this realm of light. And they're showing me a hammer and it just gets smashed, right? And this is, they talk a lot through these symbols and through images, right? So, and through us and our imaginations, like using this. All right, so I'm just seeing all these stars in the sky, right? That's the symbol that they use. This realm of one, perfection, just this light, right? Smashed, and then, you know, and then they're showing me a night sky with all the stars, like all the, now for us to do what we have to do, we need to, one, unify. We need to connect to strengthen, okay? Because you guys have been in separation for far too long. We have all been separate. Like I've been in the dark, in hermit mode for 5 years, just pushing, right? Pushing. It's like struggling like you would not believe. And I have had to struggle to be able to identify the energy, the frequency that was making me struggle. And then I've had to input it, record it, right, on paper for this frequency that I'm at to heal and purge it. So it's like, hey, free thinker. Yeah. So it's just this ongoing thing that I've had to do. And as the Christ, I've had to unlock all these interdimensional gateways. And what that means is heal, to level up, unlock that doorway to access all the knowledge, all the information in that frequency band, that spectrum, red, orange, yellow, green. Like I've had to do that like 48 times until that last gate of that 48D where I unlocked it and moved into this infinite creator, right? This infinite mind to take my place on the throne and be a speaker. They're saying to be the eye of God, the word of God, the mouth of God, the breath of God, to embody God, right? And this is your birthright. And on this planet, there's nothing that exists, because everything has been working towards this moment, right? Where the Christ returns and then shares with the beings this energetic upgrade, this attunement, this healing force, so you can do this. So yesterday I did a couple of videos on the 144, right? Because beings need to rehabilitate their DNA, to release all the old, to be able to resonate with this frequency. Okay, so this is, and then it was interesting because someone said, and it was, I think it's the book of Revelations, I don't do religion, right? But there are, like I said, we're going back to this thing where it was a realm of one, it was smashed, and then the little nuggets of light, of truth, right? Magic, taken, wrapped in darkness. So again, picture the night sky. And this book of religion, these books of religion, there's nuggets of truth scattered throughout, but let me see, only, hang on, they're saying 87% deception, right? So what, 13% truth, right? That's what they're saying. I don't know how accurate that is or what that is a symbol for, but that's what they're saying. Basically, those beings that are locked into religion, fixed into those religious systems, they're damned. But they can make the choice to go within, to reconnect with their truth, source. So someone said that the 144,000 Christ, I don't know, something like they're going to, 144,000 are going to, Christ is going to come and whatever, I'm not sure. And I was like, well, they're saying filling in the gaps, right? So filling in the gaps. So I know who I am now as the Christ. I speak for the Christ, the one. And I have the tree of knowledge, the divine blueprint, they're saying, to share with those beings. We got 14 people watching, 1-4. And I'm here to share that divine blueprint with beings so they can unlock all these interdimensional gateways to the 15D, to ascend, to be in resonance with the 144, right? So they're bringing up Adam and Eve. So just, yeah, so this deception in religion and Adam and Eve, and so this is it's very difficult, and it's very important for you guys to keep an open heart and an open mind and use these teachings. Take what you resonate with to fill the gaps, to bridge the gap, they're saying, to access higher consciousness, and leave what doesn't resonate, okay? Because this is multidimensional teachings, and multidimensional teachings, there is so many different angles and perspectives to view from, and we are all in this realm of separation, and we are all in these different traps. We are all in these mental snares. They're saying we're all in these mental prisons, and the mental prison that you're in depends on you, right? And the programs that you're connected to, that you're giving your light to the programs that your ancestors have been in, you know, the collectives that you're attached to, past lives, future lives, right? So there's a lot, okay? So this is why there is not one way out there that will work. This is the way to Christ. This is the way to your truth, to unlock magic in your life, right? To know yourself. So it's very important to know that we need to be fluid, because this is all about flow, because this is that time of the feminine. And again, that's why Yeshua has come back as a female, right? There is only one Christ, all right? But we are all Christ. This is in these times, these times of great change, right? There is one that comes through and does what they needed to do. They follow their inner guidance. They do it their way, right? And very nomadic, right? So they use different inspirations. They use the lessons that Spirit has for them, and they forge their own way and share their particular knowledge and wisdom, right? But this is about evolution. So everything from the past, everything from the old world is tainted, and it's up to you to heal, to access truth. So you can put your personal pieces of the puzzle together and forge your own way home. But we can only do this with the frequency of one. This is a divine program where the beings that join myself, the beings that support this, receive this support in return, because this is the realm of one, balance, okay? And it's very interesting, we're in this 2024 year, which relates to this giving and receiving, right? This balanced energy, right? And again, that is another symbol for that, right? Another symbol for this is this, right? So it depends on what perspective you're looking at it, okay? And Spirit has so many amazing lessons for you, because I don't know everything. I know what I know. I know what Spirit has taught me on my individual journey for my individual mission purpose, right? I know what I know. Like, I know I am the Christ. I know who I am as the one. And day by day, I'm still healing. Like last night, I was healing up a storm, right? And then unlocked this whole new level where I'm just like, oh shit, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So it's a lot of inputting. It's a lot of receiving the input from spirit, recording it to heal it on autopilot to keep moving forward, right? So this is about raising frequency and raising frequency alone, right? So being a part of our community is the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Showing up every week is the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Okay, and if you wish to access this frequency, you can become a member of my inner circle and receive the teachings, access the frequency, and work as one, healing with us together, recording your input from spirit, because spirit wants you to work with, when I say spirit, your higher self, your twin flame, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? Spirit, which is this net, right, of the infinite, right? The spirit is the net that connects all, okay? It's just this beautiful wave, this net that I see, right? And you are a node on that net. So it's very interesting that the places that I've been and the things that I've seen is amazing. So every week I just show up and be an open vessel and just share, right? But the things that I've seen are crazy amazing. And in my membership, the things that we get access to are so sacred, and the beings in that collective are actually healing and one with me in my inner circle. So when I'm doing all this healing every single day, right, every single day, I'm healing you guys. But then when the beings in that collective, in that inner circle membership, are healing for themselves, they're healing we're healing for one another, because we're in this frequency of one, right, where we're all tuned into this, oh, very amazing. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just this unity, just unity. I am you, you are me, I'm healing, I'm working my little ass off, you guys are healing, and we're all just following the guidance of spirit, okay? God. Like, it's amazing. Like, when I was a kid, I was stuck in a Catholic primary school and I hated it. It just didn't make any sense to me, and there were so many loopholes, just so many things that were just like, what? But the problem is, beings are fixed into these enslavement systems. They don't realize that Jesus came through, right? When he came through to free beings from these religious enslavement systems. And then what happened? He died. Religion took his story, twisted it, mangled it, distorted it, and then just fed these lies about Jesus, right? And he actually came through to free beings from this mental enslavement system, right? Because we are these divine, spiritual, infinite beings. We are these divine light beings. %, of 14 is 144. Yeah, there's so many, because this number is actually a number, a pattern of creation, because this is all mathematical, and maths was not my strong point either, right? That didn't make sense to me. But again, that's a something that's been taken and twisted, and like, I'm sure if I was put into this system where it was mathematics that relates to life, you know, like, and we have all these like teachings of Pythagoras and all that sort of stuff, I'm sure that I would have resonated with that and got that. But for some reason, the man-made maths and all that just boggled my mind, right? So I was in the lowest class for maths. But it's funny because, like, this journey, I've had to unlock all these interdimensional gateways and sacred geometry, right? and learn through spirit what the story and the information contained within these particular sacred geometries, right? And when I was at the part of my ascension, and I balanced my rod, my staff, my masculine, my feminine, right, my Merkaba, uncovered that, and I was able to move through the Vesica Pisces. And the lessons in relation to the Vesica Pisces related to the flower of life. And there's a lot of, I guess, mathematical patterns or things in relation to the flower of life and the 144. So if any of you guys know that, tell me. But this was this veil that I had to move through. And this Vesica Pisces, it was like this. So they show me the 1, 2, 3, like the Trinity. So whereas that complete balance was able to be, and the rod and the staff was balanced. So so it's like I could just move through, right, in balance, complete balance, because of my masculine, my feminine. I'd unlocked all those interdimensional gateways, received the key of life, and what was the other one? The fruit of life, received the fruit of life. Yeah, so basically received all the information to be able to put my Merkaba together, all right, because there's a lot of inner workings and a lot of things that have to be balanced to actually move through that veil. So that's what I share with the beings in time. There's beings that have this, and we are healing and working as one. They have this divine blueprint, and they are working on doing all that balancing because it requires a lot of healing. But basically it just requires being in the now and recording the input, just like the beings in the membership do, right? But they have this amazing gift where they're in resonance with all this sacred geometry, and they have all the instruction sets to move through out of this black hole system into this realm of unity, having their cosmic rebirth, being an avatar of Christ. Okay, so we have beings that are doing that, and I'm not sure when Spirit is going to make this available to others. You know, it's a whole thing. I don't get to know, right? But what is told to me is humans and those beings that are here, like you guys right here. This is about, we have to earn this, okay? And I have had to claw my way out of hell to actually do this, to learn this, to be this, right? And I've had a huge responsibility because I had to move into this. This is the new Aeon. And some people say Eon, but for some reason it's Aeon. They want the A there. A-E-O-N, right? So myself and the beings that have this divine blueprint, we unlocked this cosmic clock. Oh, it was a thing. Like, we didn't know what was happening at the time. All I did was record the input, build the symbols, put the symbols together, heal on the symbols that I built and put together. And this frequency, this God frequency, this Christ frequency, cleared, and then we accessed the information, right? This is about you healing to raise your frequency to access higher consciousness. That's what it is, right? And you choose where you join us. You can just show up for the free streams, like this, share this, help us to get this message out to find those beings, those 144, right? Because the 144 are the beings that have this divine blueprint. Okay, so, but you guys benefit from this with the knowledge. This knowledge, there's a bit of a cap on it, right? Because this knowledge is sacred, right? So we have our membership live very soon at 11:11. in our Patreon. Let me share that. You guys can come and join us. We have 2 tiers, right? So we have the inner circle where you receive the healing and you get to heal with this frequency, and you get to join us in the actual live VIP event and interact with the live chat, which is the most powerful, like, amazing thing you can do for yourself. We also have a different lower level that I was guided to create, and so where you can view the live replays, okay? But that is very basic. There is no healing. There is no other benefits other than you get to go. It's like they show me like someone peeking through a window. It's like you get to see all the magic happening, but you're not a part of it. So I'm not sure how, if that's a thing, because I've been going through this last month, there's been a whole amount of devil energy, right? And really this, let me have some water. This energy within the collective that's very distorting, right? Now, the inner circle membership is something that beings can do to really assist in this mission, okay? It's for those warriors of light, right? And the more that you show up for yourself and learn and question, right? That's the beauty of being in that live VIP event, questioning things. The more that you heal, the more light you can anchor, right? It's so amazing. Spirit is all about you showing up for yourself, investing in yourself, pushing to return home. Like, this is the time of Christ where you get to walk the path of ascension. And if you don't choose to walk, if you don't choose to heal, if you don't choose to do that, at least the knowledge is there. This is the turning of ages. This is the new aeon, where this is new earth, right? And unfortunately, humanity are mentally enslaved, and I just know because I've been there, right? Spirit has freaking dragged me through all these lessons, okay? Like, dragged me, or I've dragged myself. It's just like, oh, please. Right? But it's like been these highs and lows. So it's like the knowledge is that high point, right? And that's what energizes me, right? So it's like, but there's this force within me that just keeps, like, that I just have to do it. I just have to do it. I just want to do it. It's my passion. Like, this is the most exciting thing on ever, right? Ever. I've been here so many freaking times and I've done this. And I'm remembering, and as I keep moving forward, I access more truth and more clarity. They're saying, and more spiritual vision, right? But my mission is ongoing, right? Just like Yeshua, just like Jesus, right? It's like, this is, it's just a whole new way. This is the way of the sun. So what they show me is this, the symbol of this sun, right? With the plants, how they grow and they face the light, right? This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to readjust your focus so you know which direction to go, right? But you always start from going within. On this journey, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is D. It's a portal day today. Yeah, yesterday was the 111 portal. So, and it always does a few days either side, doesn't it? Yeah. So I think today's membership is going to be a cracker. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about, but we'll just show up and see. I think there is a title on it, but anyway, we'll just see what comes out from spirit. It's always very difficult for me to like title things because like every day I'm healing and just raising frequency like nothing else, and it's like yeah, okay, who knows where I'll be. Just like Australia Day, I found it because it's a new moon as well today, right? And with this new moon comes a whole heap of new energy and new stuff to work on, and I know what I have to work on, and it is freaking massive, and I'm just like, oh shit, like this is gonna really bring the light in, and to our vessels, so to those beings that have that divine blueprint, oh my god, shit's gonna get wild. But again, this is just what we've signed up for. Okay, so they wanted me to bring up, there's been a couple of people who have said, am I a chosen one? Am I one of the 144? And I'm not the judge, right? The God of the Bible, the dark creator God, who's freaking so low frequency, like it isn't funny, that there is that enslavement system where beings think that I must, like God is the judge, right? God will damn you if you do anything wrong, if you sin, right? But that's not the truth of the true God, the Most High, the Source, God, creation, the Christ, right? The one. It's like, no, you need to figure that shit out for yourself. So are you going to go within and choose you and heal so you can ascend to that frequency to embody it? Like, so it takes the choice, and the 144 is that end point, right? So there's so many distorted lessons and basically lies out there about the 144 and the chosen ones and these beings who are earth angels, who are of the light. The knowledge on this planet is very, very limited. Like, it's very, like, and this is the thing, if you're an earth angel, there's so many gaps in information, things that just don't make sense. You're like, well, if this is that, well, why is that? If this is and it just doesn't match up, right? So is there something wrong with my web page? Thank you. I'll suss it out. Probably later on, a lot later on, because I've got some live streams coming up, and usually when we have these member streams, all this information comes through and I'm so excited, but then I get off and I'm like, oh, rest. I can't do anything. Like, I have to let that information soak in, because it's just amazing. Like, on this journey, I don't do this alone. Like, it's been the biggest aha moments have been when I catch up with my collective, and when we all are mentally, right, our minds are this convergence of minds, that's when these big freaking golden nuggets come through, these blessings, right? Because spirit is blessing us because we are showing up and we are taking this leap of faith into the unknown, right? And the unknown is scary, but guys, you feel it in your heart, right? And there's that curiosity. And they're just saying curiosity, that curiosity, right? To know more, right? You know there's more to this life, and you've always questioned it. You've had so many questions about this life, right? And there's so many systems that you've been taken through from spirit, or that you witness others in. And it's just like, what the hell, right? Like, how do people how do people just blindly follow that shit, right? How? But now is the time. This is what we need to do. This is it. Question. You need to question stuff, right? But not like a conspiracy theorist, okay? Because conspiracy theorists are in such a low, dense pocket, like the most nasty people, more than religion, have been conspiracy theorists because they just live in this fear, this paranoia. So it's like, but there's some beautiful conspiracy theorists too. Like, hey, I love a good old conspiracy theory, right? Because it's entertainment. It's entertainment for me, right? But I don't go and look for conspiracies. Some things I think, haha, right? That's a funny one, right? Because it's all a simulation. You are the creator, right? And if you are directing your energy, focusing your energy on something that has been created to trick you and make you fear, you, number one, you're connected to that system, right? I just see this very dark. I see this very dark system. They want me to say cockroaches. I'm seeing cockroaches and dirt, right? I'm just seeing decay. They're just saying decaying minds. So this is about understanding. Okay, conspiracy theorists have some really cool traits. They're questioning, right? But the problem is they're questioning everything in the external, which is an illusion. Okay? You can't trust anything out there. You have to go within and use that. If that's where you're being taken, use that input, heal for it. So you raise your frequency, right? Because this is it. Religion, conspiracy, spiritual, new age. We need beings from everywhere, every pocket, right? There is no judgment, right? There is no right and wrong. The truth is that you have been guided here for a reason, to make a choice. This is the knowledge directly from the source, from the one, from the spiritual sun, from the Christ, from the realm of truth, love, authenticity, unity, all those amazing words and frequencies. So it's up to you now to choose. This ain't chosen one, right? You have been brought here for a reason. Now it's time for you to choose, to align your energy with us, to reclaim your light, your force, your energy, to access truth from the source, from your source, to aid you in your journey home, to learn from spirit, your spiritual self. They're saying your twin flame. To learn. Like, and this is it. It's not just, oh, Nadine said it, so it's truth. Oh, she speaks for the source, so it's truth. Like, this is, they're saying I'm an oracle, right? So I'm just saying oracle. I'm not sure exactly what the meaning of oracle is, but they're saying oracle. But they're saying a holder of sacred knowledge, of wisdom. And they're showing me that tarot card where they're holding the Torah, these mystical, right? So the Torah, because there is a lot of, again, they're showing me that perfect realm of oneness, getting smashed, and then, right, and then all the information. And in that Torah, isn't there that whole, all those premonitions and stuff like that, right? So where they decipher the teachings in there, they pick out a letter, right? And then all those letters spell out a prophecy and something that is to happen in the future. So again, this is this symbol of how this message and the teachings of Christ have been scattered and shattered, and so it's up to you to understand that and not go by the book. When you go by the book, any book, if you go one way, just any one way, You are damning yourself, okay? So you need to understand you are the feminine, you are the masculine, you are structure, you are flow, right? And it's up to you to balance both of those sides. And in a way that, so these structures, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing this beautiful divine wave, this frequency, but in this realm, this old world system, it's like a trap. So it's like I'm just seeing bars, right? I'm seeing these just basically, so there's it's very hard to explain what I'm seeing. Oracle is a seer, all knowing. Okay, thank you. A seer. I have to Google what seer means. But seer is that means seer, like see, like anyway. So D, yes, there is a members portal today. Soon. 11/11. Now, what I was saying before, D, was when you said, isn't it a portal day? It's like also the new moon. Now, what I noticed was when I launched this new Patreon, and we're going to be doing a monthly live every month, they were like, has to be the 26th. Has to be the 26th. And I'm like, well, that's a public holiday. That's Australia Day. With Demi, I was meant to lock her outside. Sorry if that just like blew your ears off. Well, my heart just. Oh, there's my son. Locked him out. Okay, so yeah, so they were very persistent on this 26th of January live stream. And I'm like, I moved to this house, and for years and years, well, not years and years, for a few years, because of COVID, they used to have this thing like close by to my house. And it was an Australia Day thing. And it was like real fun. Have like food trucks and animals and slides for the kids and like breakfast on the beach. And so, and I'm like, but that's the day it is. Like, but Spirit was like, no. It was like, you're not going to that, Nadine. You've got a live. It's the 26th, and that's the day it is, all right? And I'm like, okay, all right. And that's the thing, like Spirit has a very particular way that we need to do things. And there's been many a times where I'm like, no, I'll just do it this way. And then I do it my way, and then something doesn't work out. And Spirit's like, see, I told you, right? But we have to do these things to learn. So it's like it was meant to happen that way, but yeah, it's weird, right? But anyway, so for whatever reason, I noticed on the 26th it's a full moon, 100%. And I'm like, okay. I see. So we'll see what comes through then. So that's on the 26th of January. We have another live stream. This month has been amazing in our membership portal. We've got like lots of stuff coming through. And I think with all the work that I have to do, all the coding and the inputting that Spirit showed me last night, Spirit's like, no, don't do it now, but this is what you have to do. And I'm like, click. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, shit. So I'm going to need next week off, right? I'm going to come here and do the free stream. Okay. So yeah, so basically we've got this new moon, this portal today. I have no idea what's going to come through in the membership because like we are a part of this cosmic body. okay? And astrologically, we use these, yeah, it's amazing. Like, we use these phases of the moon and these positions of the planets and all that sort of stuff, like, to, like, there's times where we have access to greater, like, so much more, like, there's this influx of information depending on, like, astrologically, like, what's going on, right? And early on in the day, like, I had to heal to be one with the planet, right? And in doing that, I had to align to all those planets and the solar sun. And when I did that, I moved through this portal of the sun, right? And explored greater realms. So this is a cosmic journey. This isn't just, oh, Earth and what we know. This is so much greater. And then other galaxies and all that sort of stuff. You connecting to them. This Andromeda. Connecting to all that, basically what they're saying, connecting to all these energetic, the core. So it's like these energy cores, right? So connecting and aligning and using that, embodying, like, this is like this journey to be the Christ, like, you have to align to everything, right? This is, I've had to do this to get here, right? And thank God I don't have to share, like, thank God I don't have to teach this, like, my whole journey to others, because it is way too much, way too much. Right now, I'm getting you guys out of the black hole system, and I'm giving you this fruit. I'm giving you all the instruction sets and the healing tools, the program, so you can release, so you can uncover your Merkaba and be in resonance with all these different things. And that's actually what beings are doing, like, to receive this divine blueprint. And again, it's not available. Stay tuned for whenever it is, but I think the members in the inner circle will be the beings to get access to that, right? Because to be able to receive that requires a whole heap of healing and understanding on how you need to operate, right? Because I don't want to just give this divine blueprint to anyone, right? Or spirit doesn't want to give this divine blueprint to anyone, because if they don't have the knowledge and the understanding, the wisdom of how to operate like the divine vessel, like, it's counterproductive, right? So Logan, yeah, everything has deception in it in the old world. So this is it. It's not about like, it's just about knowing that everything has deception in it. But we can't know okay, so this is about you healing, going within to clear the deception, to clear the way out of your path, right? And you have been led to this Course of Miracles. I've never actually read it, but you've been led there for a reason. So there's certain nuggets of information that Spirit wants you to know for your healing and your growth, right? So this is it. This is how Spirit communicates with us, leading us to certain avenues, to certain ways, right? Personally, hang on, let me have this. Personally, for myself, like, I was led into Reiki, and I went through and became a teacher, a master. Went through all my levels, and there were so many things that there's just, I'm like, just, weren't like, just like, oh, well, this doesn't explain that. I want to know why this works. I want to know how. I want to know this. I want to know that. Like, I had too many questions. And there was just like, I felt like there was so much more that I just, so anyway, and then I was guided onto emotion code and body code, and I learned about the muscle testing and stuff like that. Prior to that, I was doing sway test and using that. But I learned, but it was like, how does it work? Why does it work? Right. So I was sort of led on to that, ended up becoming a body code practitioner. But still, there was stuff that was just like, just kind of like religion, how religion used to feel. Just like, no, there's something not right. So it was like this continuous seeking, because there's many people just like, okay, I'm a practitioner and I'm going to do this and I'm going to just make a living doing this. But I wasn't, there was something within me that was pushing me. I wasn't happy with that. And there were so many things that made me fall out of alignment with all those beings that were in that system, because I was doing things differently and they were going by the book. And because I was doing things differently, like I started releasing 200 things at once. I started releasing 500, 1,000, 2,000. I started releasing all these different things at once. I was initiated and attuned by Yeshua. And then I had this frequency where I could do so much. And somehow Spirit shared with me that I could give this gift with others. And it was amazing. So I've been on this journey where I'm guided somewhere, and then I take everything that I need to take from that information, the golden nuggets, and then I add that to my tool belt or my knowledge bank, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and I heal on it. That's the most important key. Heal on autopilot, right? I heal that on autopilot. So then I'm able to anchor, pull in more light, because this information is being cleared, it's being purged, it's being purified, it's raising my level of consciousness, it's raising my frequency, right? So I'm taken somewhere else. So early in the day, it was Joe Dispenza, right? Because Spirit wanted me to have all this inner standing. The body, because that's one thing that really bugged me. It's like, well, how like the whole muscle testing thing, like I learned information, from the body code from Dr. Bradley Nelson, the guy that brings body code, emotion code. So but it was still but why, right? So then I was taken on to Joe Dispenza and like reading his books, and like went to his workshop, and like just so obsessed with him, because the information, there was that charge, there was that pull, right, to Joe Dispenza. And he's just an amazing being who shares knowledge. He shares a massive gift of knowledge, right, of how these bodies work, right? And I love how anyway, so I was taken to him. And then Greg Braden, Spirit took me to Greg Braden, and I started getting audiobooks of his and listening to him, and oh my God, I'm like, I fucking love you, right? Because again, he's sharing knowledge, he's sharing things. Another being that I was taken to is Morg on YouTube, and he just sits there and reads banned texts from the Bible, the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of John, the Apocalypse of Adam, all those sorts of Gnostic texts, Sethian Gnostics, all those types of things. And he shares these truths, right? So this is all taking out the truth and sharing your personal brand. So all these beings have something in common where they're sharing their truth. They're sharing their perspective. They're sharing their way. And the problem is there's a lot of beings who just go, Joe Dispenza, and then they just don't look anywhere else, right? He's freaking amazing. I love him. I'm eternally grateful, right? But the thing is, you have your very own way. You have your very own brand, right? So what you need to do, and what Yeshua and what other beings that have attained ascension is, they go within, okay? And they go with the flow. So wherever Spirit takes them, They understand they're being taken there for a reason. They know they're being taken there because there's a pull, there's this charge, there's this curiosity to know more, to learn more, to grow. And then they take that information, they're saying, and build themselves up. What they're showing is like building a bridge. Like they're showing me blocks, like taking blocks of information and building a bridge. And you're building this like Wizard of Oz, you're building the yellow brick road, right? Because the Emerald City, right, is that symbol one for the Emerald founders, and not Thoth ones, right? That the Emerald tablets, very, again, a system that is set to deceive, right? With powerful, amazing, fucking life-changing information in it. But again, if you stay fixed to that, you're damned, right? So it's like, this is how the darkness works. It creates these systems and uses truth to hook you. But if you are just taking that for gospel and you are not looking anywhere else, you are damned, okay? Because this is all about evolution. This is all about learning. This is about growth. This is about discovering. This is about a journey into your core, returning home to the one. And you can't do that if you are just stuck with in a certain pocket of information. You are trapped in this matrix. Now, there's always a matrix, okay? So, and no one's free of the matrix. No matter, there's a lot of people go, oh, I escaped the matrix. You didn't, right? You didn't escape the matrix, okay? Because the matrix has been created for God, source, creation, to experience itself through all these different lenses, through you, okay? So this is it. Like, guys, and note, shivers, I've got to go. But this is it. Don't go, okay, so, all right, Nadine did Joe Dispenza, or she did Dr. Bradley Nelson, she did Joe Dispenza, she did Greg Braden, and I'm going to go and watch Mork. Okay? That's you just doing what I did. That's not you going within and healing and accessing your personal path. That's just you doing something because someone else did it. That's not authentic. Okay? That's not real. That's not the way home to the one. That's not how you're going to connect to the divine. Okay, Spirit is saying, the Christ is saying, you need to learn the new way to operate. You need to operate the way that is, they're saying, not counterproductive to your truth. So anyway, I'm going to get going. So anyway, note to self, you have so much magic within. So it's up to you to go within and unlock that, discover that. So the very first step for you is to join that inner circle and start healing, okay? And in time, beings in that collective will get the opportunity to receive the divine blueprint, to escape this black hole system, to be an avatar of Christ, to be in resonance with the 144 frequency, okay? So it's very interesting because it's like, as I heal, I get more of the divine plan, right? And as I share this knowledge with you guys, I get to put more pieces together because, again, they're bringing me back to that realm of light that's been smashed with a hammer, scattered, right? They're bringing me back to that. So this is about you picking up the pieces and putting this puzzle together, your personal puzzle. Okay, no one's going to do this for you. Jesus isn't coming to save you. This is Jesus coming to save you. Okay? But at the end of the day, this time around, the Christ is Nadine. Okay? And it's very interesting because it's like, yeah, Yeshua is my twin flame, but it's like I'm everything. I'm everyone. Like I am the source. I am this light. this frequency of creation. The mother's just saying creatrix. Like there's so many. Oh, okay. So they're saying the mother, right? The mother, the feminine. So this mother. Oh, okay. Yeah. So for far too long, beings have just worshipped the Father. Oh, Father, our Father, oh, the Lord. And what have they done? What's the prayer thing? In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. That's not spiritually whole. Like that is a bunch of baloney. But this is it. We're moving into this new cycle where we get the full truth of who God actually is at the source. And it is this creation process of the mother, the father, coming together, balancing and rebirthing this child. That is the Holy Spirit, being spiritually whole. And it's the knowledge of the mother, the father, and the child. The mother, the father create the child, come together and is one. So they're all perfectly balanced and equal. That's this Christ is the mother, the father that give birth to the son, the one. So this is the reason that Yeshua or Jesus was prophesied to return, right? To take his. So this is about God's children and understanding that you are a child of God, no matter who you are, because you are a part of this life. Okay? If you want to look at it like that, life, we have anti-life. Okay? It's as simple as that. We have truth, we have deception. We have unity, we have separation. Okay? So by joining us on this journey, you are investing in yourself, you are showing up for yourself, and you are gaining these golden nuggets of truth so you can put your personal puzzle together to discover who you really are, to remember who you really are, using everything in your external, the signs, the symbols, the places spirit takes you, using that, recording that, writing that down in your record, to be able to heal on autopilot. So that's what we do in the membership. You can start doing that right away. Come and join us. And I'll see you guys in the live. Wow, it's been an exciting live stream today. Definitely. So make sure you connect with that link, all those social inputs. Hang on, let me write it down here. So join that, connect with all of our social inputs, like this stream, share this stream, really support this so you can receive that support. This is God driven, right? God is your witness, all right? And this is all about getting the truth out, awakening humanity. All right, love you all.